I think a lot of interesting things happen at the conventions. First and foremost, meeting a lot of people from a lot of different places across the country and listening to teachers in Cleveland, Ohio, listening to public health care workers at the Downstate Medical Center in New York, talking to people in the unified LA district, listening to people even in places like Mississippi where they're having issues and realizing we don't live in a vacuum. The reality is there's a crisis within the entire country. And the only way we communicate is by meeting. The convention is great at bringing people together so we can share concerns, express thoughts, and state support. And as people said at the convention, look, an attack on our union in New York is as good as an attack on our union in any other city. It also means I have to take a message back to my own people and state, think about it. You take the union for granted. You only think about it when there's a grievance procedure or you have something you want to complain about. The reality is, you complain about, oh, the state's not paying, they don't do this. Then you have to become more active as a unified voice. You can't roll over and say somebody else will take care of it, because it's not being taken care of. There's an active and absolutely intentional political process that wants to deactivate us, that wants to defang us, basically. They want to take away our teeth. They don't want us to have an effective voice. If left up to certain people within the federal government and our state government, starting with the governor, we would effectively be defranchising. He would put a right-to-work law in. He would effectively undermine the union to the point where nothing. And that's exactly what he wants to do. And then, when you start crying, it's too late. I said, you take action before you get slapped around and beaten. You defend yourself, and you come up with a counterfight. And that's what's important as I take away from this, is the fact I need, as a representative, to develop more effective techniques in speaking to, in my case, the adjunct teachers, the adjunct instructors, where I work in Mercer County, our Mercer Union, and in my next role, working with the faculty at Rutgers University, stating categorically, you can't sit back. You have to be active or you'll have no rights. And then, when you come to complain, there'll be nobody to complain to because all your rights are gone.